All right, everyone. So now we're going to try out another method for SAT prep and math called PITA. PITA stands in for plug in the answer choices. So when can you use PITA? Primarily if the answer choices are numbers. And also it'll feel like a plugging in problem. You'll get that same sense that you need an algebraic equation and then it asks you for a specific amount or a specific number. All right, so how to use, also the answer choices will be in numerical order. That's another good giveaway. How to use PITA. So you always start with answer choice B or C and assume that is your answer. So unless the question asks for the greatest or the least amount, then start with either A or D, because usually they're going to be in numerical order. But always start with B or C, and then usually you can tell if something's going to, like when you're working through the problem, you'll be able to tell if you need the number to be bigger or smaller. So start at the beginning of your problem with a number representing your answer and see if everything else in the problem checks out numerically. If it does, you have your answer. If it does not, then go to the next answer choice and repeat the process. In most problems, it'll be clear if you need more or less. Repeat this process until everything checks out and confirms that it is the answer that you want. All right. So one thing to note about PITA, if you get an answer, you do not need to check the rest of the answer choices, okay? So that is different from plugging in. And plugging in, you have to check all the answer choices because sometimes more than one will work because you're making up your own numbers. But since these numbers you're not making up, you're getting them directly from the test, you can just assume that that is the answer if it works. All right, let's try this problem out. It says, Aaron is half as old as Ryan and 3 times as old as Matt. If the sum of their ages is 40, what is Ryan's age? So these answer choices over here represent Ryan's age. Why don't we start off with choice C and see how that goes? So if we do choice C, then Ryan is 18 years old. Now let's look at how old that would make Aaron and Matt. So Aaron is half as old as Ryan. So half of 18 is 9. And Matt, let's see, Aaron is half as old as Ryan and 3 times as old as Matt. So that means Aaron's age is 3 times Matt's age. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay, so now if I add these together, it says the sum of their ages is 40. So 18 plus 9 plus 3 has to give me 40. Let's see, 27 plus 3 is 30, not 40. So that tells me that C is not the answer. And in fact, our number was too small, so chances are we need a bigger number. Let's try D this time. I'll switch colors just to keep them all straight. So in choice D, Ryan would be 24 years old. That makes Aaron half as old as Ryan, that's 12, and 3 times as old as Matt. So Aaron is 3 times as old as Matt. So what number times 3 gives you 12? Or you could say 12 divided by 3 is 4. All right, now if we add these together, 24 plus 12 plus 4, we get 36 plus 4, that is 40. So that means D is our answer. And that's it. We can stop right there. We do not need to check A and B. Okay? All right, good. So now this is the problem I'd like you guys to practice. Give this one a try. It's similar to what we just did.